What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Davis Harp Digital Download. I am your host, Kasimi, and I'm excited to bring you this year's inspiring news. I am joined by our executive director here today, Brandon Stepp.
Yeah, it's an honor to be here. First off, this man absolutely did a phenomenal job with this year in bringing you all into our community, allowing you to see what it is. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's go ahead
Oh,
and
my
get
bad.
into
I stole
it.
your thunder,
Nah,
bro.
it's all good. It's all good. So, yeah, that is my line, though. So, this year, we've been able to do a couple of things, right? And when I think of just where we've been, where we came to, I think of growth. Yeah. I also think of transformation. And one of those programs that absolutely grew and transformed this year was BizPod.
Yeah, Kasimi, the BizPod has been extremely impactful this year. We have young people that are creating content for international companies like Sony. We have young people that are thriving and growing in that community as they come to work every single day. They're putting it on the line.
Yeah.
And they're really succeeding in life and in art. Really is another thing that's been inspirational to our community this year is our work in the juvenile justice space. So we've had multiple, actually 17 young people successfully navigate probation this year. And in a space where there's about 165 young people in our juvenile justice system locally, we're making a huge impact in that. So juvenile hall, when they trade their good behaviors for studio time, they're actually able to come out of juvenile hall here to our facility in downtown San Diego, and they're able to make the music that they love. We've been doing this for a long time at juvenile hall, but because of the COVID-19 pandemic, things kind of started to not happen, as we know, but now we're back in full swing. One of the most inspirational young people in the juvenile justice space this year for me has been a young man named Riley, who was able to transition back to the community, graduate high school, successfully navigate probation, and then all the way to the point where now he's left our community and is working a full-time job, doing great in the community. And obviously, the door is always open for Riley to come back. And he's come back a few times and make beats with the young people.
We have launched our very own Studio Life podcast System Navigator series, where young people are using their voice to share stories about just their everyday struggle and how they're walking in mentorship with our artist mentors here in the Davis Harp Foundation to navigate these various systems, whether it be foster care, probation, successfully.
This is actually my favorite. You all are in for a treat with the Studio Life podcast. So in January, we're going to launch a podcast that was produced by our very own Kasimi. And what it is it's a really impactful storytelling podcast, NPR style, 12 to 15 minutes that is telling deep, impactful stories about the young people in our community, how they're using the relationships that they build in mentorship here at Davis Harp to navigate various systems ranging from the juvenile justice system to mental health and all the way to even food insecurity. So you're not going to want to miss that. That's going to be an exciting launch. And last but not least, Kasimi here is actually going to be a judge. So let's transition for Kasimi is really for us an amazing moment watching a young person decide that they're going to go all out to accomplish what they know that they need to do for the community. And so for Kasimi, law isn't just something that he wants to do. He sees himself making a deep impact with young people that are going through the justice system to the point where he has a vision to be a judge in this community for young people. And so that's an extremely important goal that we as a community need him to achieve. So we are 110% behind this young man as he is going to accomplish his goals. So that is an exciting thing for us to report. David's Harp being a platform to bounce and jump to all different areas in life. But more than that, the hard work that this young man has put into this community over the year, but also just into this community since he was 16 is extremely impactful. So,
Thank you so much. And without further ado, that's Brandon.
this is Kasimi.
And we are out.